Welcome to You and Your Vets, episode 3. My name is Dr. Clara, I'm your host, and I have with me our guest speaker,
Dr. Fagoroye.
Yeah, network is kind of slow, so please bear with us today. Today's topic is a very interesting one. It's vaccination in poultry. I know most of us in here have, poultry farms, or they are thinking of going into poultry farms, or they just rear animals like goats, sheep, and others, and they have heard about vaccinations. So we're going to be going in depth about vaccinations, to tell you what vaccination is, why do we need to vaccinate our birds, what kind of vaccines are there to use for them, what exact time is best to start vaccinating, and what will happen if a farmer decides not to vaccinate his bird at all. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And as usual, if you have any questions to ask us, please keep it in the comment section below, and we'll make sure to answer them. So let's just get into it now. So our first question is, what is vaccination? And why is it important that as a farmer you are supposed to vaccinate your birds? Why is vaccination important?
Thank you, Doc. Vaccination is just a way in which when you administer it to your birds, it will enhance the body, to provide antibody against that particular infection that you are trying to prevent in your farm. Now, the importance of vaccination. Vaccination is the best way to protect your birds from all this deadly infection. So that's just the major importance, and we should not forget that when you vaccinate your birds, it will reduce the cost of medication, the cost of treatment. There will be no need for you to start treating any infection when you've already vaccinate the birds against that particular infection. When you vaccinate your birds, it makes your birds grow strong, have good growth, and you as a farmer, it will be able to have enough profit. It gives you profit because when you vaccinate, there will not be much loss to your farm. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. So vaccination is important so that you reduce the cost of medication when the birds fall sick. So vaccination is a way of preventing them from falling sick.
Exactly.
As we all know, prevention is better than cure. So if you give vaccination, if you give a vaccine to a particular disease, you are ensuring that the body is producing antibodies to fight against that particular infection. Okay, that's very good. So you see, that's why it's very, very important to vaccinate your birds. Okay, so now that we know that vaccination is important and we should vaccinate our birds to prevent them against certain diseases, when do we start vaccinating our chicks? From what age should we start vaccinating our chicks?
Thank you, Doc. It varies.
Okay.
But in Nigeria, we feel that we just assume that from the hatchery, they would have given Mares vaccine and also Lasota intraocular, yes.
So Mares vaccine and Lasota intraocular from the hatchery where the birds are hatched.
Yes.
Okay.
But now when the birds gets to you, it's expected that by day 7, this I said that it varies. It depends on your area, where you are, how endemic a particular infection is at your area.
Okay.
But we either start with Gomboro or Lasota.
Okay.
On day 7. Yes. So then after day 7, day 14, it depends on which vaccine you started. If it will be Gomboro, day 7, that means that day 14 you'll be giving Lasota.
Okay.
But if you'll be starting with Lasota, then at day 14 you'll be giving Gomboro. So that is how it works. Okay,
so from the first one is the Marex vaccine and Lasota intraocular, but that is done at the hatchery where the eggs are being hatched. Then when they are brought to you, the next vaccine is by day 7, and there are different, schedules. So I guess, as I said, I always say it, if you have a farm, you need a veterinarian. So for you to know the right schedule for you, you should get your vet to talk to you and let you know. So you consult your veterinarian so you can get the right schedule right for your birds. Okay, thank you very much, Doc. Okay, so the next question now is, since we know time now to give vaccine, which of these vaccines are very important for our birds? Are there some vaccines that you can just say, I'm not giving this one? Is this one that is important for me, or are all of them important?
Thank you, Doc. All vaccines are important, believe me.
Okay.
All
of them are important.
It just depends on where you are, how endemic.
And by endemic, it means the frequency at which that infection is occurring in the environment that you are.
Exactly. So it depends on how endemic this infection is at your environment. So all vaccines are very important, starting from RS. Even there's some farms that, with the fact that the hatchery will vaccinate this deal from day one, you should decide to vaccinate their birds against virus.
Is there no a consequence for that, or is that fine?
No, it's fine, because they are trying to ensure that
Marex was given.
So all vaccines are important. One of them are important. Newcastle vaccine, where we have Lasota or Komarov.
Okay.
We have fowl pox vaccine. We have fowl typhoid vaccine. We have we have infectious bronchitis. We have Ebola also. Yeah. We even have infectious coryza. I said that it depends on your area. There are some people that they have cases of infectious coryza. Those people, they must ensure they put this vaccine schedule, that is infectious coryza vaccine schedule, inside their roster. Is very important in order to prevent them against this infectious coryza. So now, as I said earlier, the vaccines that are important: Gumboro, Mares, Newcastle is one of the most common infection in poultry, because it can affect from day old, it can affect any stage of birds, adults, even the people that are into egg production. You can't do without using Lasota. Some of them they use Lasota monthly, some of them they prefer using Komarov. So that is it.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have seen that almost all of the vaccines are very important, but he has named most of the common ones, like Lasota against Newcastle disease, Gumboro against infectious bursar disease, fowl typhoid vaccine, infectious coryza vaccine, and so on and so forth. But Dr. Fagoroye has emphasized that most of these other ones, like infectious coryza, is given as a result of if it is occurring frequently. So if you are in an area and you are trying to start a poultry business, and if you have heard that farm 1, farm 3, farm 8 have come down with infectious coryza, there has been an outbreak of infectious coryza, it means that when you are doing your schedule, your veterinarian will definitely include infectious coryza vaccine in it. Don't say farmer 12 in mile 20, their own schedule, there's no infectious coryza. It's because it's not endemic to their own area. So that's why it's very important you should have a veterinarian in your farm. Don't get bird now in Ilesha while you are in Ede, and you now call your friend and say, Mr. Timothy, just send me schedule, see me, no. you should get your veterinarian so that they will know better, because they will probably have visited those farms, so they will know that, oh, okay, this is what is going on in this environment, so it means that I need to include this vaccine in their schedule. So it's very important. That's why a veterinarian is very important in your farm, so that they can give you the right schedule for your farm. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, so now we have known what vaccination is, why it's important to give, at what time and stage to give the vaccination, and the various types we have. So now I've decided that I'm going to give my breast vaccine. And my doctor has told me by day 7, I'm giving Gomboro vaccine as my first vaccine.
Okay.
Now I go to a veterinary shop and I get Gomboro vaccine. How do I properly store and handle that vaccine, from when I'm buying it from the store to when I'm taking it to the house, and when I'm now ready to administer that vaccine to my birds?
Thank you, Doc. Vaccine must be kept in a very cool place. Cool. And that's why you need, when you are going to get your vaccine from a veterinary outlet, you must get a cooler and also ice pack.
You must have a cooler
and ice pack.
You must have a cooler, not take away.
Yes, exactly.
Not take away, not cup, not bottle. A cooler that can control the temperature and make sure that ice that you are putting inside is going to keep the vaccine cool. Thank you, Doctor.
And so you have to ensure that you get the cooler and ice pack. So when you put this vaccine inside, now when you get to your farm, now that's a particular thing that I want us to take note. You don't just vaccinate at any time. You vaccinate your birds at when the temperature is cool too.
When the weather is cool.
That's probably in the morning. Yes, morning or in the evening. For me, I prefer in the morning.
In the morning.
Because at that point in time, the birds, they will not be stressed. So now imagine the vaccine that is being kept inside fridge. At least that's maintaining its kosher.
Fridge, not freezer.
Not freezer.
Fridge.
And then that's maintaining its kosher, and then you're not exposed to sunlight. That means that you are going to cause vaccine break. Meaning, if the vaccine that's supposed to protect your breast against certain infection,
not cause a problem. So so you're even telling us that even if you not even buy the vaccine, you now carry the vaccine and you go and give the vaccine, but because you gave it the wrong way or you gave it at the wrong time, it can cause problem.
Exactly. And even the period when you are now administering this vaccine, for example, let me use Gomboro. Okay, let me use Gomboro. Fine, if you are inside your farm, you've already administer this vaccine. Now, the highest time that this vaccine must be inside the water, or the drinking water, must 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. So highest is 1 hour. So that means that even before you even administer the vaccine, you would have deprived your birds
of water, so that they're going to be tasty, and they will drink that water on time.
Yes, so after 1 hour, you have to take the water trough, wash the rubber very well,
dispose anyone that is left
the water
in the toilet, not anywhere.
On the ground. Dispose it, wash your water trough very well. Now put fresh water with multivitamin. Do you know why there is a need for you to put multivitamins? Because if there want to be any vaccine reaction, the multivitamin will be able to suppress that reaction, that stress. And that is why you need to put multivitamin whenever you give your breast vaccine.
Thank you very much. So it's very important that you stay in cold chain, and it's important, also better, advisable to give your vaccines in the morning when the weather is cool, your birds are calm, and don't give them water, so that they are very tasty and they take their vaccines on drink the water on time. So the last question is, what happens if a farmer saying, I'm not vaccinating, I'm not buying any vaccine for my birds? What will happen?
The major reason why you are into farm business is to get profit.
Make gain.
So that means that there will be total economic loss.
Basic.
Imagine when you've already vaccinated your bird and when due, you will not even have issue regarding the disease outbreak. Now, when you don't vaccinate your birds, Now they'll come down on a certain infection, you start buying medication for you to treat that infection. And now even the cost of medication is super expensive. And that's why you need to vaccinate your birds at ready. Even emotional damage. You imagine you losing lots of naira.
Yes, so it's better to do prevention better than cure.
Sure, exactly.
Better that way. Thank you very much, Doc. I hope we have learned a lot today from vaccination in poultry. If you have any question, keep them in the comment section below. We'll make sure to answer them. We have come to the end of today's episode. We'll see you next time on next week Friday, 4 to 4:20 p.m. We're so sorry for the network has been split, has been going off and on, but I hope you're able to get something from this section. Thank you, Dr. Fagoroye, for joining me today. I remain your host. See you in the next one. Bye bye.